Hey guys, today I'm doing a video on how to use the contour feature within Design Space. I am on an iPad, but you will have all the same features on your PC or Mac. They're just going to be mainly on the top section of your screen or on the bottom right side. So just follow along over to your Cricut Design Space here. And normally I would just go to new project, but for the purposes of this video, I did do a practice run with the image that I chose. So I'm going to come over here in the top left corner to categories. I'm going to do my projects in the cloud at the top here. And I'm going to go to my first project here, monkey contour example, just to show you guys what we'll be making. So we are going to turn this first image here on the left hand side, the monkey, into a colorful image. So the first thing you're going to want to do is get the image that to make into the SVG file so that you're able to cut. So I went into my web browser, an SVG image, by typing that in, it's going to give you the 2D images that have no gradients in it, no shading, stuff like that. The images that can be cut anyways. For this video, I chose this first monkey here. You can choose a image that already has color, but the main thing that you want to look for is that all of your pieces connect. That's what you want. You want to see that all of these there's no break in the pieces. There's no break in this piece. There's no break in that piece. That's what you want to make sure. That's number one when you're trying to pick an image to contour. So I did save this image by just holding down on it and saved it to my photos. And then I came back over to Cricut here. I came down to upload in the bottom left corner. And I picked select from photo library. So you come in, you take your picture here in the top left corner that's just been saved. And then you're going to use this little function down here called remove. That is going to remove out all of the pieces that you do not want. So we're just going to go through and make this whole design transparent, so you can see right through it, but you want to keep the whole outline of your monkey. But we are going to delete out even the little circles of the eyes because those will be white. And then you go to next in the top right corner. You can use this up here as a preview to make sure that you didn't miss anything. And then I'm going to save it as monkey because I already have one saved as monkey contour. And done. That will save, and it's going to bring you to all of your images here. So I just click on the monkey and click on the bottom right corner here, insert, and we're definitely going to make that monkey smaller. So what you want to do is you're going to duplicate your image for as many colors as your monkey is going to have. So for example, down here I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 pieces for my monkey. I always keep the outline image. Even if I'm not using the outline image, I always keep it just as a reference. So I'm going to take my monkey here and highlight it, and I'm going to come down here and click on actions. Oh, it's not highlighted. And then I'm going to duplicate it. So I'm going to duplicate it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You want to make sure that all of these pieces stay the same size. That's really important because if you have one monkey that gets super small and now the hair piece here is not going to fit, the eyes aren't going to fit, and all the other pieces, and it just becomes a big mess. So I'm just going to move them over here. I did do more than I was supposed to here, but that's okay. And when you use the contour function, it is going to show up like this, like right in the middle of your screen. So you want to make sure that you have the image that you're contouring over to the side, which is my highlighted piece over here. And then you're able to kind of see what's happening, and what pieces are contouring out and what pieces are staying. So the first thing I'm going to do, which I do on every image, is I always start with a full black image. So I get rid of all the detail, and you do that by just tapping on all the pieces inside the outline here. So I'm just going to take a moment, and you can zoom in. I'm on an iPad, so I just have to pinch the screen to zoom in, but if you're on a computer or a phone, well, no, I think a phone would work. If you're on a PC, then there will be an option to just zoom in, a button to zoom in and zoom out on. And some of these little tiny pieces are really finicky, so you'll see the monkey kind of changing up there a lot, but I just click again and then it gets to the pieces that I need. So I'm just taking out all the pieces inside my image here, and then right up top here I'm left with a full black image. And I like to do that for any images that have an outline around it, because now I'm going to use my colored pieces to put on top of all of these, and that black background is now going to be my outline that you see in that reference photo. So I'm just going to show you quickly here. I know I kind of jumped over a bit, but I'm just going to show you what it looks like once you add all of your contoured pieces together. And then we don't end up by having to use an image like this. We end up by having our black image in the background. But I'm going to keep going here. Now I'm going to take another image here, make sure it's at the top. I'm going to come down here and click on hide contour. And now I'm going to try to get all the pieces that I need for the dark brown part of the monkey. So the dark brown part is going to be the hair up top, the hair for the legs, and that's it. So now I'm going to sit here and I'm going to take out any piece that is not the hair at the top, and is not the legs.
So I'm just going to keep going here. I'm going to do the eyes and all these little tiny pieces for the face.
And I'm also going to take out the outline here, and then I'm left, pardon me, with the pieces up there. So now that my hair and my legs is already outlined, I'm going to come over here to edit at the bottom, and then right in the bottom left corner where it says cut, there's a black circle. That's going to be the colors that you can choose from. So I'm going to change that piece to a dark brown by just moving this around here, and then click apply. And now I have the dark brown pieces that I want for my monkey. I'm going to come back to another piece, and this piece I'm going to make the light brown pieces of my monkey. So I'm going to contour everything out except for the face, the ears, and the feet. So again, we come back down here to actions. Once it's highlighted, click on hide contour. And now I'm going to take out all of the pieces that are not the ears, the face, and the hands. So that's exactly what I wanted. And I'm going to, again, come down to my edit tool here on the bottom, go over to cut. I'm going to change the color to a lighter brown and press apply. And now that is the skin of my monkey. And the only pieces that I have left now is the face. So I'll show you what I did for the eyes. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit here, and I'm going to come back down to actions, go to hide contour, and I am going to contour everything out except for those little face pieces. But just so that we don't have to do all of this all over again just to get the face, I'll show you what I did to get the little white circles. Okay. So instead of taking another full image and taking all those pieces out again, I'm just going to highlight this and come down here and click on duplicate, because all I'm going to want for my next piece is just the whites of the eyes. So I'm going to move this guy over here on my monkey. And then I'm going to quick highlight it, contour it, and then I'm just going to take out these little pieces for the face. You can also use a shape and just put the shape over top of the eyes, slice it out so that all you have is the eyes and you don't have to do this little contouring of the face pieces here, but that wasn't so bad. I'm gonna contour out the little tiny circles in the eyes, and I'll show you why in a minute. So that all we're left with is just the two little circles. And now that it's highlighted, I'm gonna come over here and turn that to white. And I'm going to move that here. We want the white behind there. So I'm going to come down here on the bottom. I am in the edit tool here. So I'm going to click on the arrange button down on the bottom. And I'm going to click move backwards. And that just moved it backward one spot. If I wanted those white circles all the way at the back, I would click on this bottom one, send to back. If I need it moved forward, I would click on send to front. So now we have our monkey. We had this outline of a monkey here, and we were able to just turn it into this little cutie. And that's it. Now you have these pieces that you're able to cut on your silhouette or your Cricut machine or whatever cutting machine it is that you use. And all you have to do is layer them together. I am going to do a video here in a second on how to make the registration marks so that when you go to layer these pieces on top of one another, you're layering them straight exactly how it shows here, because sometimes that is quite difficult to get it layered exactly how you need to, and vinyl is sticky, so it's not easy to get the pieces back off. If you like the video, please subscribe and like my channel. I would really appreciate it.